Not giving a motherfuck. So, in high school, I mean, everyone's been through it for the most part. You go through high school and everyone is categorized in their own little group. You're the skaters, or you're in the band, or you're an athlete, or whatever you were in high school. You realize that shit doesn't mean anything now, right? Yeah, maybe you did something in high school that made you stand out, whatever. But at the end of the day, no one is like, it's a weird subject. You categorize people in certain aspects in high school, and you act a certain way because you have to sustain this, like, oh, I'm this way and this is who I am, and I gotta keep acting this way because that's how people view me. And it's like, dude, like, in the real world, you don't do that. It's just like, you gotta learn how to not give a fuck. Okay? Simple as that. You go through life and you care about what people think about you, you're not living life, man. Like, I make these videos and I'm going off the cuff. I don't even prepare for these videos, just to let you guys know. Like, I don't like sit here and like write down what I'm gonna say. I just come up with like a topic, and then I write like a few little bullet points where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna touch this and this, and I just go off the knowledge that I have in my head. So, like, really what I wanted to touch on was like, you gotta just learn how to not care about what people think about you, because if you're always concerned about what people think about you, then you're gonna be sitting there stressing out your entire life, and you're not gonna be living life. You gotta get out of that. You gotta get away from that aspect, because it's damaging. You're gonna kill yourself if you care what people think about you, man. And like, that's a big thing that opened my ass up, because like, I was scared to make these videos because I was like, oh man, people are gonna view me a certain way, they're gonna look at me differently. And then I was like, I don't give a fuck what people think about me, because I know what I'm doing is helping me in life, and I'm doing the right thing, and I feel good about it. So I think I made a video that touched on that before, but it's really about doing what you love doing and not apologizing for it. Don't apologize, because you have a passion for it. People are gonna judge you wherever and whatever you do. There's always going to be a hater, and there's always going to be someone that loves you. So it's just a matter of finding that. You shouldn't care what people think about you. And one of the things that I've just recently learned was, when you go into like any kind of interaction where you're meeting new people and you're conversing with different people and stuff, there's always just like this human tendency to like size up each other, like, oh, like, are they better than me, kind of thing. And it's like, I mean, regardless of like your views on life, there's always that aspect of like, oh, you're not, I don't want to say judging, but you're just kind of like looking at the person like, oh, how are they presenting themselves, what are they doing, kind of thing, and you're like sizing yourself up to them in a sense. And so everyone's doing that whether you realize it or not. And it's just like, at the end of the day, you can't care about what he's doing or what I'm doing or what you're doing, because it's just like, you need to learn how to appreciate yourself for who you are, express who you are. And I mean, really, you don't even know really who you are. Like, who are you? You can't categorize yourself. You're growing and learning every day, right? So you can't really be like in this set position, because you're still like developing. Even if you're 85 years old, you're still developing. You're still learning and growing through life experiences and what you put yourself through every day. So unless you're doing the same exact thing every single day and not changing one thing, then you're not growing so much. And and what I've learned is there's no such thing as standing still. You're either moving backwards or you're moving forward. So you decide where you want to go in life, and you get to decide if you care about what people think about you, because at the end of the day, you shouldn't care about what anyone thinks about you. You should do what you love and not apologize for it. That's all I gotta say. Have a beautiful day. Peace.